Welcome back, fellow gardeners. Today's adventure takes us into the heart of our kitchen, where we will transform our garden's bounty into culinary delights. We're going to cook up a storm with a heartwarming tomato sauce, crunchy pickles, and aromatic herb-infused oils. We're kicking off our cooking spree with our first recipe, a versatile tomato sauce that is a quintessential preservation method to trap the taste of summer, even when winter is in full swing. To start, gather your ingredients. Ripe tomatoes from your garden, onions, garlic, olive oil, and your choice of fresh herbs. Begin by dicing the onions and mincing the garlic while you heat a generous glug of olive oil in a large pot over medium heat. Add the onions and garlic to the pot and sauté them until they're soft and fragrant. While the onions and garlic cook, quarter your ripe tomatoes. Once the onions and garlic are ready, add the tomatoes to the pot. Stir everything together, letting the heat break down the tomatoes until a thick sauce forms. Here's where your personal taste comes in. Add your choice of fresh herbs, finely chopped, into the sauce. Basil and oregano are classic choices, but don't be afraid to try something different like rosemary or thyme. And this is your sauce, so feel free to give it your personal touch. Spice it up with some chili flakes, add a briny dimension with capers, or even throw in other veggies from your garden for added texture and flavor. Once the sauce has simmered and the flavors melded together, let it cool. You can store the sauce in airtight containers in the fridge for up to a week. Or for longer storage, portion it out into freezer-safe containers and freeze. Whenever you're ready to use it, simply thaw and heat. Remember, this sauce is a canvas for your culinary creativity. Enjoy the process and savor the results. Next in line is a punchy pickle recipe utilizing green tomatoes from your garden. These pickles are the perfect blend of tangy and crunchy, making them an excellent addition to your sandwiches or salads. To begin, gather your green tomatoes, dill, garlic, vinegar, water, sugar, and pickling salt. Slice your green tomatoes into 1/4 inch thick rounds. For each jar you plan to fill, you'll need a few sprigs of dill and 1 garlic clove. Start by placing your dill and garlic on the bottom of each sterilized jar. Then tightly pack the tomato slices into the jars. In a saucepan, combine your vinegar, water, sugar, and pickling salt. Bring the mixture to a boil, ensuring the sugar and salt dissolve completely. Pour this brine over the tomatoes in the jars, leaving about 1/2 inch space at the top. Seal the jars and let them cool at room temperature before storing them in the refrigerator. These pickles need to sit untouched for at least a week to allow the flavors to fully develop. The anticipation might be tough, but I assure you, the wait is absolutely worth it. The end result? Tangy, crunchy pickles that will bring a new level of flavor to your dishes. Enjoy the process and relish the rewards. We're rounding off today's cooking adventure with a beautifully fragrant herb-infused oil. These oils elevate your salads, soups, or even a simple bread dipping experience to gourmet levels. Start by choosing your herbs. Are you a fan of classic rosemary? Or do you prefer the bright notes of basil? Perhaps the unique taste of thyme? The choice is yours. You'll need a good handful of your chosen herb, along with some quality olive oil. Begin by thoroughly washing your herbs, then pat them dry to ensure no water gets into your oil. Now, lightly bruise the herbs to release their aromatic oils. This can be done by pressing them with the back of a knife. Place your bruised herbs into a sterilized glass bottle or jar. Pour your olive oil over the herbs until they are completely submerged. Seal your bottle or jar tightly. Now comes the infusion process. Store your herb-infused oil in a cool, dark place for at least a week to allow the flavors to fully meld together. Remember to give it a gentle shake every now and then. Feel free to experiment with different herbs or even a blend of herbs for unique flavors. Remember, your oil should be stored in a cool, dark place and can last for up to 2 months. This herb-infused oil not only adds a gourmet touch to your cooking, but also makes for a thoughtful homemade gift. Enjoy the creation process and indulge in the aromatic results. So there you have it, folks. A simple tomato sauce, tangy green tomato pickles, and aromatic herb-infused oils. All easy ways to preserve your garden's bounty and enjoy it all year round. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks. Until next time, happy gardening and happy cooking.